like 4 or 5 more on the pros.
Oh, I can see these waders will be coming off here fast. Just water here.
So here at the Water Reclamation District, we treat wastewater for the Park City area. And that wastewater contains very low levels of pharmaceuticals and estrogens and other type compounds. And what we want to know is, are those compounds hurting the local fish populations? So we've teamed up with Carollo engineers and Baylor University to not only study the fish population immediately below where we place our treated wastewater back into the local stream, but also up to 10 miles downstream. And if we are causing a problem, we want to know what we can do about it.
Well, we're happy to be here and partnering with the Snyderville colleagues because the great thing about the times that we've worked with municipalities, with utilities, is that they have the foresight to think about not just what's going on now, but what will be observed in the coming decades. You know, we've really got pretty advanced wastewater treatment technologies that have been developed over, say, our lifetime. I mean, I think about it, just 40 years ago we had rivers burning. So we're out here sampling East Canyon Creek, and we're sampling it when the stream flow is higher and when the stream flow is lower. And the stream flow is higher because of snow runoff that you're getting right now in May. And when we come back here and sample in August, the stream flows are going to be much reduced because essentially all the snow's melted, as you might expect. And so we're trying to understand if water quality in the stream changes, okay, based upon how much water is flowing at certain points, at certain times of the year.
Okay, all right, come back up by me.
While there are currently no regulations requiring us to do any of this, we want to be proactive and protect our local environment, and that's what this is all about.
Snyderville is being very aggressive in their forward thinking because they're not just thinking about water quality challenges that exist today, but what we might see in the future. We can bring our expertise to the table, and our colleagues here at Snyderville bring their expertise because they know East Canyon Creek and they know essentially this area better than I do. And so I think this will be a great learning experience for both of us. And I know on this sampling trip we have 4 graduate students, and I mean, hey, they get to see a new habitat and meet new colleagues and learn as well.
I thought they did.
You know, the great challenge in water resource management is to understand how environmental gradients may influence our ecosystem protection goals, like brown trout. You know, this is our ecosystem protection goal. You know, this is essentially the things that we value. And so this is one of the things that we're studying today. So I'm just going to put it back in the water here. And what a beautiful critter. So this is a sculpin. This is another fish that we're sampling here today. We're focusing on it because it's really localized. It stays in the bottom near the rocks in a creek, and it's really important forage food for, well, quite frankly, the brown trout that we're trying to protect. We'll even be looking at some of the scum or the periphyton. This is maybe the slimy green stuff you see on the rocks, but forms a very important base of the food chain. We can then essentially ask questions related to whether or not certain chemicals coming out of our wastewater reclaimed water source may be presenting them with some sort of a risk. So the idea here is that we have a study that will allow us to examine how does the influence of flow, as influenced by climate, ultimately affect the quality of this system at different locations in East Canyon Creek.
Skillet? Come on, Skillet.